there, everyone, and welcome to Confessions of a Reluctant Entrepreneur. And just in case you don't know me, my name is Andrea. I am an author, a ghostwriter, and also, I guess I'm owning calling myself a writing coach, although I often like to say that it's more of a co-write situation, these things that I do, because I often help write as well, and I love that. I love getting my hands in there and also just doing it rather than just coaching people to write their books. I like getting in there and, two minds are better than one. So yeah, that's it. That's me. That's what I do. If you want to hear more about how you can work with me coming up in 2020, please shoot me a message. I'd love to chat with you. No pressure in the chat. Just come on in and say hi. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about this idea that sometimes we might think that if we've already had a full career, that it is hard to switch. It's hard to switch to something that maybe we don't know, or we maybe just want to, wow, there's a lot of hearts popping up here. Thank you. It's hard to do something totally different. We maybe think we don't have the knowledge or the skills that we had before, or we would have to do a lot of schooling, or, we're not business people. And that's why I call this live Confessions of a Reluctant Entrepreneur, because it's not that I'm reluctant, it's just that I'm less excited about the business aspect than I am the creative aspect. But I really love what I want to do, and I don't want to work for anybody else. So I started thinking about this career shift. Was I 40 yet? Yes, I was 40. No, maybe I wasn't 40. I would have been about 39 when I started thinking about this particular career shift. And I had been working for about, in different ways within the dance community. I was a dancer, a choreographer, and then I moved on to get my master's degree, and then I was a dance movement therapist working with the older adult population. All very creative, a lot of fun, but I could never really get enough work, make enough money to make a full-time go of that career. And so as I headed into my 40s, I really wanted to have some full-time work. So I switched gears, went into an office job, and then very quickly found out that that was not for me. And so I went ahead with a full-on just jump into it, become a writer, and do my thing. So I did some research prior to. I looked at the different ways in which I wanted to start. Now, I'm not going to say that it is easy. I don't think it's easy. I've definitely had some big ups and downs. However, what I do want to say is, if you don't do it now, you'll never ever do it. So if there's something calling you, if there's something pulling at your heart and saying, I'm not happy anymore, and it's okay if it was a passion. Our passions change. And if we stubbornly hold on to something because we feel we've let it define us, then we'll never ever move on to maybe discovering a second passion. How cool would that be? A second passion in life, or a third, or a fourth. We limit ourselves thinking, we have to do this one thing in life always. Why? That's just dumb sometimes. I mean, hey, if you're a doctor and you're super awesome at what you do, and the world needs you to keep doing that thing, and you still love doing that thing, keep doing that thing. I'm just saying, if you've had a passion, like say dance, I let it define me, I let it define who I was and in my life, but then it stopped and I needed a shift and I needed to do something different. That's okay. Do it. It doesn't matter what age. If you're 40, if you're 50, 60, 25. I had a huge life crisis at 25. Quarter life? They call quarter life crisis. But anyhow, my point is like, as you're heading into 2020 and with the remainder of 2019, because hey, the year's not over. I know we're busy with holidays, most of us, the new year prep, planning, parties, food, all the things. But this year's not done yet. That's why I wanted to hop in today. I know I won't be able to for the next few days. So I wanted to hop in today and really just try to inspire you to, or not just inspire, but if if the universe is wanting to send a message, I might be that person to say, hey, you know what? You're thinking about doing this thing. Just get out there and freaking do it already. I'm not saying you have to quit your job today, but just start putting things in motion. Start the process. Get things going so that you'll be heading towards your goal. And all those fears, all those voices, something coming in and saying, oh, you can't do it, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough savings, you don't have enough this, that, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna ask you this question. Have you survived so far? Whatever you came up against, did you survive it? You're here now. So the answer is yes, you absolutely did. And if you truly, truly love something and you're excited about it and you really want to try something new, don't hold yourself back from doing it. You got to get out there and do it. There's no time like the present, and there is no present like the time. It's a good quote. Look it up if you don't know it. All right. So that was my rant for today. And just in case you're wondering where I am, I'm at my family's house and we are getting ready for the holidays, but I did my getting ready tasks and now I'm catching up on a little bit of work for today. Because it doesn't end, you know. I've met some really great people online in the last couple of days that are starting to plan forward and may want to talk about a book. So I'm here and I'm ready to talk about it. So yeah, that's it. What are you doing over the holidays? Are you continuing on with your business, on with your work, on with your planning? What's happening for you? I wanted to talk about, I think, just one more thing today. But yeah. So I pulled these cards as I've been pulling cards, and I've been sharing my journey with these cards. And I pulled 3 of them, but I only brought one to share with you. And I actually only brought these 3 cards for my time here while I'm away. And I pulled cards with an intention in mind, and I let the universe know I would like a Christmas miracle. And I also asked how I could help further that miracle along. How could I open the doors and be open to receiving all those sorts of things? And one of the cards that was pulled, so when you pull 3 cards with this deck, the first one is how to approach the situation. The second one is how to lift your vibration. And the third is what you might be missing. And the third one, don't sweat the small stuff, was what I might be missing when approaching this idea. And sometimes I find, especially around the holidays, maybe when you have a lot to do, it can be a bit stressful when you think about moving forward and you want to move forward, but you're not quite moving forward. So there's this weird kind of feeling of like you want to maintain momentum, but you also want to enjoy the holidays. And so this little card has been amazing over the last few days as I've balanced all of the different things that come with this time of year. Don't sweat the small stuff. I was worried about clients wanting to get them work, and then even though I'd given holiday notice, and just, you know, little thoughts would come into my mind, what I call that crazy loop of bullshit. So if your brain gets in on a thought and you're like, oh, well, this person must be upset with me because I'm not getting them this stuff, even though I told them I wasn't going to get them this stuff. But all these sorts of things happen, and our thoughts just take us in sometimes directions we don't want to go in. So this little guy here, don't sweat the small stuff, has been magical. And I have found actually has lifted my vibration over the last few days. Vibration, even though it's high, it can always use a little outside lift. And one of the ways in which I did that today, I'm going to share with you one tiny little secret. I love Mariah Carey's Christmas album. I've had it since I was like 14. I'm aging myself now. And so at least once a year when I am cleaning for the holidays, I tend to put it on and dance around the house like a maniac. And I did that a lot this morning. And it was a lot of fun. So yay, want to make cleaning fun? Mariah Carey, Christmas album. She's normally not my artist, but that album for some reason is one of the best Christmas albums. I would say one of the best. All right, well, I'm almost at 10 minutes here. I don't think I'll be hopping back on live before Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, I wish you a wonderful Christmas. I hope you have time to enjoy with your family and you can let your building, your new business go. Yes, sending you love and luck and joy and all the wonderful things, Christmas miracles. If you don't celebrate Christmas, but you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, or whatever you celebrate at this time of year, please enjoy the time, and I will be back to talk to you very, very soon. Have a really great day. Thank you.